Hello,
besties.
and welcome back to another episode of So Rude. I'm here with the absolutely spectacular Sebb Argo.
Hello, y'all.
Pew, pew,
I am
pew.
sporting a vintage So Rude merch.
You really are. It's giving back to the good days.
Right.
We're in a new era. These are the good days. Those were the good days.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's always a good day here with Dion and Yorkie, everyone.
Welcome to a good day with Dion. Ding.
Cheers.
Salutados.
How you doing today?
Being careful that I don't knock over your mug with my giant cup. I'm doing good. No complaints. Honestly, the head is heading. How about you?
The head is heading as well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it crowning?
No, I'm doing good, but just my shoulder is killing me.
Yeah. Seb and I have been on a little recovery weekend. We did a lot of house chores because our bodies are telling us that we need to slow down for a second.
Yeah. So, where do you want to start today's
Turns out I
episode?
can't do half an hour swims every day and hit the gym for an hour and hit the sauna.
Which I told you.
At some point, your body's going to say, break.
I've been telling you this nonstop. Because I always say, like, at least have one rest day every week.
Right.
And, like, you can still do mobility, but, like,
yeah,
rest
that's the
day.
key. Like, realizing that stretching isn't working out.
Yeah, no.
Like, it's you can still do that.
Yeah.
On your rest days. Okay. I'm glad we came to that conclusion. So rudes of the day I wanted to get started with.
What's making you so rude?
I could tell you. I could go into it because there's just like been a lot for me lately. So I'm sure I'll come up with a few.
You need to be like surrounded by cameras whenever I'm not with you so I can see all this go down.
I know. Whenever you're not with me, people just like to come for me. It's because I don't have your like welcoming kind energy around. So then there's
it escalates.
nothing to protect me from people, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, so I was going to get gas, and if anyone doesn't know, Costco has like, if you're a Costco member,
cheapest good shit.
you get the quality gas. It comes out like a ripe flatulence.
You don't need no lube or anything.
Nope. Just nice and stenchy.
Yeah.
So anyway, that got nasty. I merged lanes, so if you're pulling up into the Costco thing, there's like
which I hate though.
6
Like that's the
lanes.
only thing I hate about the Costco gas is like it's not like a regular you just go in. It's like you have to do the line, and then if you have the gas pump that's in the middle,
you
have to
swindle your
maneuver
way
and
in.
like
Oh, it's
parallel
hard.
park, reverse it all the way. I'm like, I always pray I don't get the middle one.
Right. So it was dead. The lanes were empty. It was ready. Everyone, you could stroll up, pick your pump, and go. So I'm looking at like the pump lane I'm driving into is not empty, but then the other 4 lanes are empty. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to another one. So as you do, you check your mirrors, you check your blinders, you check everything, you indicate, and I move over to this other lane. We're not in the road. We're just in a parking lot in this gas station. And I see it's an older couple, and they're taking their time picking their lane. Like they are far enough away from me, like 3 cars distance. So I whip into their lane. There's nobody there apart from them, but they're very like safely behind me. And I go. And like as I whip into their lane, I just like, because they're like older and stuff, I'm like, oh, watch me get out of this car right now. And like the guy or like somebody starts like cussing at me for merging into their lane. I just got that energy, and you got to be careful what you manifest, because I get out the car
manifested there.
and the husband gets out of the passenger seat and starts cussing and just like,
as you're pumping gas?
No, yeah, as I get out to start pumping the gas, he's like,
that's
you
awkward.
really should watch out and be careful, blah, blah, blah. And I literally was like, why don't you mind your own business? I wasn't even close to you. And I was just not in the mood. It was a bad day to start with me. And it was a bad day to start with me when I didn't do anything wrong. Like I indicated, and I just knew this was coming because they were like, obviously like older couple, just like apprehensively driving.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's fine if you want to be like that, but I got things to do, so move out of my way. And I did it safely. The wife comes out the car and goes, what's the problem? And I go, your husband needs to mind his own business. And she looks at me and goes, you're a dangerous driver. I'm getting your license plate number and calling the office.
What office?
Exactly. What office are we calling? I looked at her and I went, oh, I'm so scared. What are you going to do?
We're not in high school.
Literally. I'm like, call the office. I said, what are you going to do? I literally did nothing wrong. And she's like, yes, you did. You're a dangerous driver. And I was like, I merged lanes. That's all I did. And I just kept pumping my gas
in
and
a
ignoring
parking
them.
lot. And I feel like people, like sometimes people just like drive with this mindset that it's like, oh, everyone's crazy, and like they just get mad at every single thing that happens.
Yeah, it's like don't put that out on me because you're not a confident driver.
And it's like you can just say like, oh my god, that crazy guy, and that's it. There's no need to get out of the car and
confrontational.
say, you need to mind. It's like, because is that really gonna go back in time and fix his driving?
Exactly.
No.
And I could see it all over the guy's face before he started cussing, and I'm just like, I don't have time for you today, so you can mind your own fucking business and shut the fuck up. And that's literally what I said, and all the Costco workers were like, oop. And then I get back in my car, and I see them like in their car, but they're waiting for me to go so that they can follow me. Like they want to like continue this confrontation.
It's like, girl, get a hobby.
Yeah, literally. So I'm like a whip ahead. I whip 3 cars, make sure that I get a couple cars in between me and them, and then I drive away safely without being bothered. But for a second, I was like, oh my god, they're gonna try following me home,
which is kind of crazy.
It's obscene because we don't need to be doing all that.
One time I was in the car when I was little with my dad, and like with my whole family, and my dad was driving, and he was kind of like, he used to be very road ragey. And then he was driving, and he kind of did that thing that you did, like merge into a lane, and the girl got so pissed behind him, and she kind of like started speeding and then passed us and then went in front of us and started going like 20 miles per hour or kilometers, like really fucking slow. And then a whole line of cars was behind us. And my dad was like, what's going on? And she was just going really slow through like, and it was a 1-lane highway. And the cop's like, what's going on here? My dad's like, it's her. It's her.
Exactly. It's like what you said, like leaving it alone in the first place
would
have caused less of an issue
needed.
than the initial issue.
Yeah.
And it's so true. I'm turning right onto a road, and there's like a transport truck going so fast, but they're like really far away. So I turn, like I feel safe to turn into the lane. So I turn into the lane, and then I see behind my window that they're pulling up behind me so fast, like not braking at all. Like when you see a car merging in, you should slow down a little bit.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like if you have eyes and you're seeing that something,
but you just
happen,
don't want to because you're being a dick.
Yeah, it's like the thing about being a good driver is knowing, anticipating things and being like, okay, that person's probably gonna merge without his like little sign things, so I'm just gonna slow down. Like it's like, stop being selfish.
Yes, and
that's
so
it.
instead of they went the alternate route and we're so selfish. They're like right behind me, so I pedal to the metal, like zooming up my car so I don't get rammed up the ass by this transport truck. And then they're in the lane beside me now because they didn't want to slow down so much so that they had to go into the other lane or they were going to hit me from behind. Like I was scared. So when they start to pass me, I look and go, what the fuck? Because this guy almost fucking killed me. And he thinks it's my fault because I turned into a lane, which is called driving. He thinks it's my fault, so he gets cute and speeds up more and cuts me off. A transport truck cuts me off, and I'm like, "Oh,
you should have gotten his license plate and reported him to the office."
I'm like, "You are not going to get me today, sir." I start doing the same thing every time he tries to change lane to cut me off. I go to the other lane. He goes back to the other lane. I go to the other lane. Like he is fully trying to smash my car from now the front.
That's wild.
It was crazy, and eventually I got past him. And I'm like, oh, like you're fucking with the wrong bitch. Like I'm not gonna stay behind you. So finally, I get into one lane, and he stops trying to cut in front of me because he realizes I'm not playing either. And I drive up, and I see him, and I go, "Fuck you!" And he turns right and drives away. And I'm like, people are psychopathic.
I feel
you did all that because you didn't want to slow down.
Do you think it happens because people are bored with driving? So it's like the littlest altercation. It's like a subconscious thing that you go, okay, like I'm bored, I need entertainment.
Yeah, so, like unable to see the perspective that like this isn't worth either of our lives right now.
Like it's like just keep driving.
And I need to work on that too, because like I kind of like will stand my ground, whereas maybe sometimes it's not worth doing that as well. Maybe sometimes I should just ignore the old couple who are trying to come for my edges.
I always just
just I'm over it.
I always just go and send them kisses because I feel like that's funny.
Yeah,
because they'll be like, "Oh wait, are you sending me kisses?" And I'm like,
I usually just say, "Fuck yourself and mind your business."
Yeah,
that's
but then sometimes you flip people off. Like that's something that really annoys me when a song has "fuck you" or something, and we're playing in the car. you get really into the song and then you start flipping off as you shout "fuck you" with the song, but then it just seems like you're flipping someone off. And I'm driving and I'm like, Dion, they're gonna think I'm flipping them off.
I know, and I always feel really bad for you because like you genuinely are like crawling in your skin. And I'm like, babe, you're not the main character.
No, but
nobody cares that you're waving a middle finger in the air because they don't care about you or what you're doing in your car. But I get what you're saying. Like, you don't want someone to think that you're giving them the finger, and then they start chasing you for 10 streets.
I don't want to cause on like the drama.
And when people start like following you because you've pissed them off, or vice versa, like, what is the end goal?
The aim? Yeah.
Are you trying to follow me back to the house so you can murder me? Because that's what it feels like.
Do it. I don't want to pay my bills.
Like, do you remember that one guy with the skull mask on the motorcycle?
Yeah. He's like, rah, rah. And we're like, anyways, yes, I would say.
And Sebb blew him a kiss, but this guy was giving like major like
he would have
internalized homophobia. Like, he would have murdered us. Yeah. So,
but also,
I was
there's
nervous
no
that
need.
time.
There's no need to have a loud ass motorcycle, loud ass car. Period.
Honestly, you're correct. Like, it's just giving tiny dick syndrome.
Yeah.
And I'm not sorry about it. Ring ring.
Oh my god, so soon?
I
so
know.
sudden?
The calls are off the chain. I've been like seeing the dial flicker, and it's like I think we're waiting on like 5 calls today.
Hello.
Hi, is this Fairy Rude Mothers?
That's not how you're supposed to open up.
Oh, right, sorry. Dear Fairy Rude Mothers.
Hi.
Hey, I have a crush on this professor at my college, and I think he might be into me too. Or maybe I'm just being delusional. Tee-hee. I don't know how I should go forward with this, or even if I should. So we're both male, and I'm gay, but I haven't come out yet. I'm in my 20s, and I'd guess he's his early 40s. He's not my professor. He teaches in another department, but he's in the library a lot when I'm there, which is usually in the evenings, we keep making this deep eye contact with each other, and he usually smirks as well. Oh. He has started lingering around where I sit and will sit near me a lot of the time, but we haven't spoken yet. He's friendly with the other staff, and they always seem to giggle when they see me and point me out to him. Could he actually be into me, or are they just laughing at how pathetically obvious my crush on him is? Would it be wrong for me to make a move on him, or should I just ignore it and see if he initiates?
Oh my god, a professor.
That's juicy.
Ooh, okay, so first of all, I like that he is not your direct professor. Like, he's just a professor.
It keeps it a little more mysterious.
And it keeps it like the power imbalance is kind of like in check. Because if it was your actual professor, then it'd be like kind of like, I don't know. But since you both are like, you're over 20, he's 40s, he's not a professor, I say go for it, bestie.
Get that nutty professor.
Like, honestly, I feel like
if I was them, I would straight up like stay till close the library, and then hope that he stays till close, and then like a few minutes before close, be like, "Oh, what time are they closing now?"
Yeah.
Or is it in an hour? And then they'll be like, "Oh yeah, they're closing in 5 minutes," and then you're like, "Oh okay, oh damn it, because I just missed my last bus." Or something, and then they can be like, "Oh, I'll give you a ride." Yeah,
make a subtle move like that. And also because the teachers point you out and laugh at you, I feel like it's kind of like they have like an inside joke being like, "Oh, there's your boyfriend," or something like that.
Yeah, if you're, if
you're feeling the vibes, the vibes are vibing,
and you're both adults, get into it.
I think you should also maybe find out what gym he goes to, and then you go to the same gym, and then you run into him.
Not everyone's like as stalkerish, psychopathic as you. How would you manage to even find that information out?
You go up and you say, "Oh, what gym do you go to?" Like, it's not that hard. Or you look up his name.
You're just gonna ask the teacher
Instagram.
what gym they go to. They're going to think you're a stalker.
No, you say, "Oh, I've been looking for a good gym."
A good workout.
Or you stalk his Instagram and see he probably posted a photo of him at the gym and tagged the gym location. It's not that hard. Or you go on his Instagram and look up who he's following and then see if any of those people are following a gym. And then that's probably his gym as well.
Okay.
It's not that hard.
To be in the mind of a Virgo. Damn.
No, but yeah, like,
impressive.
And then you run into him at the lockers and he'll be like with his towel and he's going to take his towel off. And then he's going to look at you in your eyes and say, and you'll be like, "Oh, it's on."
Trauma.
Kind of like that episode of Gossip Girl. Remember? Oh, the Gossip Girl reboots.
We're not talking about
I'm
that.
not going to talk about it. Oh,
Thank God that interrupted whatever the hell you were going to say. Hi, so basically my ex cheated on me with...
Okay. Who do you think you are? Where do you think you're calling?
Okay, chill.
Jesus.
Y'all need like a describer to the ringers before you pick up telling us what we're supposed to do.
Say the 3 magic words and also breathe.
It's 4.
Don't rush.
It's 4 magic
Dear
words.
very rude. I'm going to need you to say the 4 magic words and don't rush when you tell me your problems. Breathe.
Okay. Hi, so basically my ex cheated on me.
Girl!
What?
You didn't follow any instructions.
Fine. Dear fairy rude mothers.
Yes.
So basically my ex cheated on me with his cousin while we were dating.
What in the White Lotus?
And yet he manages to tell everyone, guys, we aren't cousins. As if he never told the whole world they were cousins, acting all weird and shit. No shade to the girl, by the way. But anyways, never got my lick back or anything. What the fuck?
My lick back?
What's my lick back? Never got my lick back or anything. And one time he told me that I'm going to hell for being gay as if he did not date me. You know what?
The sauce.
You lost me.
So
what's a lick back?
I don't know what the lick back is. I'm going to need...
Like you want to be licked back to front?
Was it L-I-C-K back?
Lick back, yeah.
Maybe licking your booty hole?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, he never got his booty hole licked.
He never got his lick back.
But what happened was it was a guy and guy relationship, and then he cheated on him with his
cousin, who's
girl
a girl
cousin. Oh my God, that's just
crazy.
nasty.
That's wild. That's
and it's
unnecessary.
Just very unnecessary, and it's like
giving White Lotus.
You're saying you're gay, you're going to hell, but I'm gonna go hook up with my cousin.
And like you got my lick back, you licked my back, so you're gay too.
Girl, it is giving White Lotus.
It's giving get back to licking and less talking.
Yeah, what would the payback be? I think you need to write a letter to the family, like to the parents, or not write a letter, just call the mom and say, hi. Oh, just go full Mean Girls on him.
Burn book it.
Find out when they're hooking up and where they're hooking
up. These two dirty cousins
and
are
then
fucking.
Call the mom and say, hi, you have an appointment in this place at this time. And the mom's like, okay, thank you. So she's gonna go to that place at that time, and it's her son hooking up with his cousin, and she's gonna walk in and say, what in the White Lotus is going on here? And they're gonna get caught, and the family dinner is gonna be really awkward. Thanksgiving is not gonna be giving thanks. Let's just say that.
Gives a whole new meaning to walk-in closet. Damn.
Ooh, literally. Ring, ring. Oh my God.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Oh, hi. Howdy. Dear fair rude mothers. Is that you?
Yeah, this is them.
Please don't get mad at me that I didn't say that right. If I didn't, I tried.
I know.
Okay. Well, fair rude mothers, I'm in LA, and a lot of gay bars in America are closing down. How do I find a man without the apps if they're closing our spots? Because I don't like to use the dating apps to find a man. You know what I'm saying?
Have you tried going outside? There's a lot of eye candy. I'm kidding.
See, we used to meet at the bars, and that's where I would feel comfortable talking to other men because it was a gay, safe space.
Yeah, I feel that. Well, I feel like
Durr.
It's good, though. There's a lot of other gay spaces, safe spaces. There's like gay gyms, gay other things.
There's gay gyms, there's they, thems, and there's hims.
Is there gay coffee shops?
Yeah.
Oh, there's gay bookstores and things like that.
I think it has to do with like protect, build, and uplift queer safe spaces. Really, you have to take what you got and work with what you get.
Yeah.
So if you don't got what you get, or they're taking away what you got, then you got to make what you want. So maybe you could start your own little gay space.
Yeah.
Like I know there's a lot of like people in Toronto, queer people who are exploring the realm of sobriety, and now they're creating sort of like sober gay club events and stuff like that, where like you get an opportunity to meet other people like you. So it's kind of like that. You kind of gotta work for what you want.
Yeah, I think always like it starts with doing research where you live, and like, because like I feel like a lot of times we don't even know half of the things that are going down in our cities. So do research, you'll find new things, and then if you don't find what you're looking for, then just start whatever you're looking for, whether that is like a run club where people like run in like groups, or like gelato club. I don't know, get creative. But
Cock
that way,
ring club.
yeah,
Bathhouse.
But that way, it's like if you start with interest things, like things that interest you, then you'll find someone that you share common interests with, and then that's like already building a good foundation. Because also meeting someone just at a club, it's like you never know what you're getting into.
Right. What do you mean?
Because it's like if you meet someone at a club, it's like, oh, great. They hook up, and then they wake up, and they're like, oh, so who are you again?
But maybe that's what they want.
Oh, you want hookups?
The allure
then.
of the drunk hookup.
Yeah, well, if you want a drunk hookup, then just grind it up, honey. It's the same
But
thing.
they don't use the apps.
Well, you're going to have to.
Well, I called the Fairy Room Mothers for advice, not for you to tell me to use the apps. I don't want to be on the apps.
Well,
Thanks
I
for
gave
nothing.
you other advice.
Thanks for
I
nothing.
gave other advice.
You know what? I'm going to call the Fairy Rude Brothers next time.
Not the brothers.
Ring, ring.
Hello?
Did you just hang up on me?
No.
That was very rude.
Well, it is so rude.
Well, dear Fairy Rude Mothers, this is Corey Toot. I'm kidding. Dear Fairy Rude Mothers, I go to the bathhouses for the relaxation and social opportunity to meet other queer men. But I don't want to hook up with them and they get mad and they don't text me back after I work so hard to get their number. What do I do?
Why are you crying? Is it a sad story?
It's a sad story, yes.
So you go to the bathhouses to get people's numbers, but you don't want to hook up with them.
No, I just want friends.
Bestie, maybe you should go to a different place.
No, because that's where all the gays are.
There's gays everywhere.
Well, that's where they all are in one room, and it's much easier to find them.
I think you just want to see them naked before becoming their friends.
Well,
which sounds a
yeah.
bit problematic.
I don't want to be friends with a million man Peter, do I?
Maybe you should hit up therapy.
I'm kidding. I'm not a size queen.
Maybe you should hit up therapeutics, honestly.
What's that? Is that a mall? Is that another bathhouse?
Yeah, it's a gym. I'm kidding. No, therapy, bestie.
Well, I do go to therapy, so fuck you.
Oh my god, they're so rude.
Oh, that's what your podcast is called, sluts. Fuck you, don't hang up on me. I'm gonna fucking kill your mother.
Our first hate mail,
healthy, safe.
Jesus.
That person was off the chains. I don't know what the fuck they had in their Cheerios this morning.
You know who's off the chains?
Who?
Snow White.
Girl, she's off the script. Off the tune, off the key.
No, not Snow White. The Queen.
I'm talking about the movie, not the character.
Well,
The whole movie is called Snow White.
Yeah.
And
No,
some of the characters in the movie were
we
shit.
went to watch Disney Snow White, the new one. I thought it was really good. Let's
just say we were all in D major and the evil queen was giving A minor.
Yeah, I gave it a 9 out of 10 because the only one that was the best was the Queen for me.
That's what you get for being a Zionist.
Yeah, no, it was like, and have you seen the
Not
tea?
you, her.
No, I know. Girl, I know. Have you seen the tea behind it all?
Well, I know you told me like they hate each other because Rachel's, supporting Palestine and the evil queen wasn't.
No, and she was very vocal about it.
So
she was being an evil queen.
It kind of showed because
they were
Rachel was
acting.
like, I'm gonna eat you up in every scene, and I'm gonna make you so afraid of my fabulousness,
right,
and my support for Palestine that you're gonna quiver in your boots and forget how to act.
Like Rachel did so good, and then the queen was just like, Snow White, eat my apple now.
What did she say when she's like looking like Scooby-Doo?
Oh yeah.
Do you?
It was just weird. But then the TS. So apparently Rachel Zegler had tweeted Free Palestine a while ago. And then recently Ben Platt's dad, which is like, I guess, the producer of the movie or something like that, flew all the way to wherever she was.
So is Ben Platt a Nepo baby?
Yeah. Do you didn't know?
Well, now I do.
Ben Platt was one of the Nepo's babies.
You hadn't heard that?
Because his dad was a producer
Stupid
of
ass.
Wicked, the musical, back when it started.
Okay.
So Ben Platt's dad flies all the way to wherever Rachel is and begs her to delete that Free Palestine tweet because apparently it's ruining the press for the movie. And she says no. so she doesn't delete it. And then they're all very mad at her. They're trying to blacklist her, and they're paying for so many PR articles against her, blaming her for like the movie doing bad. When everyone on TikTok, everyone on Twitter, everyone everywhere is like, no, girl, the movie's doing bad because nobody likes Gal Gadot, which is the queen. Like, the only thing that people don't like about the movie is the queen.
And she destroyed the movie.
Right? Like, she did so good. Everyone's like,
no,
the only thing...
the queen.
Oh, yeah.
Destroyed the movie in a bad way.
Oh, yeah.
Like, her acting, her singing, her performing was so unnuanced and so untalented that I actually sat there and thought to myself, how did she get this role?
Right? Because I was very into the movie, and then she starts talking, doing monologues and singing, and she's like, you're gonna bite my apple. I'm the fairest of them all. I was like, this is giving High School Musical, like, for like a musical from your high school, not High School Musical.
No, it wasn't even that level. It really was so bad, and her makeup kept getting better because at the beginning it was so bad. So shout out to the makeup artist for at least trying to help her out in some way. But the makeup even itself was like so basic. I feel like for an evil queen it could have been like a drag artist hired,
right?
And then like you picture like someone as good as Maleficent, like what's her name? The one who played Maleficent.
Oh, Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie. She like
she had levels.
So you expect that kind of vibe, and it was not like
Angelina's was beautiful.
Also, I didn't like this. They had like her head on with that thing
with a little condom.
Yeah, but instead of like the cartoon where it's like looks correct.
Yeah,
I don't know. It looked just like cheap Temu condom fabric head condom.
It looked like worse than our nun outfit.
Yeah, it really wasn't giving.
I was like, my nun outfit would have been way better here. No, because it's like, and I remember watching Snow White when I was little, and I was like, oh, she is fabulous, the evil queen. Like, I feel like she was like one of all the gays' dreams, and Gal Gadot just did not accomplish what meant to be accomplished in the movie.
Well, she couldn't be Pierre Gadot.
And then
from Emily in Paris.
Then Ben Platt's older brother, he's like 30 something, he was fighting in the comments with Rachel's like fans, being like, my dad had to leave his family and fly all the way across the country to beg her to delete blah blah blah.
Ben Platt said this?
His brother.
Oh,
he's like 30 something, so it's like, girl, why are you talking as my dad had to leave his family? He's 60 something. He's a billionaire or millionaire. Like, I don't think he minds taking a private jet and seeing someone. And he's like, Rachel Zegler had to follow her contract and blah blah blah. It's like, girl,
Ben Platt must have been real embarrassed.
Yeah, I wonder what Ben Platt has to say.
It's not looking cute for him. By association.
He's like, I wish I wasn't a nepo baby.
Really though. But I actually had some things to say. Yeah, I think that like the evil queen was terrible. She needed marinating.
Yeah.
Like it just like, I don't know. It was giving the acting from the new Katie and the new Mean Girls, like just not warmed up enough. But the love interest as well.
Yeah, like
for me, the dwarfs and Miss Snow White ate.
Yeah,
but the love interest was also kind of like a warming up for me.
Like, I was loving the movie, like the scene with the dwarves with Snow White.
That was the best.
Loved it. It was like so like the original. Like the coloring was great. The dwarves were so cute. Dopey. I want to be stole my heart. I was like,
I think I am dopey. Like, I think I give that
energy.
Right.
I feel like me too. I was like, I feel like Dopey is like for the gays.
Yeah, 100%. But I also kind of get the vibe that Dopey is going to be my next Halloween costume. I was thinking you could be Dobby and I'm Dopey.
Oh yeah, you can be Dopey and I'll be Snow White.
Oh. But you have to be pretty for that
role. No, also at the end, like I was just like, because they built.
I loved at the end when she went to the all white dress.
Right. But they like have this whole build up in the movie, and then it just ends. Like they just make the evil queen be like, "But I'm the prettiest." I'm like, I feel like.
Yeah, it didn't go anywhere.
Yeah,
the ending was so disappointing.
Yeah.
Because even when the face off between them.
Yeah, it was just like.
So like Snow White's like, leave.
And she's like, okay.
She's like, you know what? I've tried my best.
And then it's like, what I didn't get, that's just my Virgo ass, like the dwarves are standing in front of the door and the queen just starts walking back to the door and then it just cuts and she's like somehow inside of the castle. I'm like, how did she just go, excuse me, and jump over them or what?
Yeah, they didn't think about things like that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things like that. Like Snow White at the beginning was wearing almost like an outfit from like Wicked. And I was like, what is this? Isn't giving even like the closet of Snow White universe. And then all of a sudden she changed into the classic like blue and yellow.
That was so cute.
And I was like, but now she's all of a where did this blue and yellow outfit come from? Because a second ago she was in hand-me-downs.
Oh, true.
So
yes,
it was a bit confusing for me.
It was her going out clothes.
Yeah, I guess.
She's like, I've been saving this one.
Because at the beginning she was given Rachel from the Hunger Games universe.
Yeah.
And I was like, it took me a while to unsee her from the Songbird song. And I love how all the roles she's getting, she gets to sing because she's just such a good vocalist.
She's just so good at acting. I love her.
Yeah, she deserved her moment. The movie might have been a flop, but she made it like enjoyable.
Yeah. Like I feel like certain parts of the movie are like really strong and everything. It's just like if there was a better evil queen, it would have been better.
Yeah, no, there was some parts, like some songs were beautifully done, but then some songs you're like, what is the fuck?
I love
the Evil Queen song.
Oh, that one was so bad.
The start was so bad, and then they tried saving it with all these like backup dancers that were dressed like fucking Voldemort in the first movie when he had the head wrap, and
because I was like,
Voldemort's hiding in the back of the head. Like it was really giving like, what the fuck is going on here?
She starts her song, and I'm like, okay, like I'm trying to be like objective. Do I not like it because I hear her as a person, or? And then I just like look at Dion and we're both like, what is going on?
Yeah, I was like, I really hope when I turn to Seb right now with my face of displeasure, he's feeling the same way. Because usually you like to give a movie the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, not even King benefit of the doubt. Seb can save this one. And I look over and you're like, yeah, no, not today.
But I really like Snow White's song. The one, what's it called that I was singing the other day?
Oh, I don't remember. But yeah, you were going at it.
And
I was like, oh, he remembers the lyrics.
Becomes a miracle, because it kind of gave me vibes of the Greatest Showman.
Yeah, that's the thing with Disney movies now is like there's a certain sound and certain like chord progression that they do because it evokes that like Disney feeling. But then sometimes you're in one movie and you're like, wait, why do I feel like I'm in Moana? And it's like, oh, because the melodies are so similar.
Oh, a musician's brain.
Yes, but it's good because it's like the audience expects certain key signatures and certain chords for those kind of feel-good songs. It does what it needs to do.
Moving on to the next movie that we didn't even finish, Mufasa, which I just have one thing to say about Mufasa. Where the hell did they film it? Why weren't the actors nominated for Oscars? And yeah, that's pretty much it. Long
Pause. No answer. I hated it.
No, but like I get it. But like
we get it. You're being so funny.
When have you seen
your bit is hilarious.
When have you seen a lion act this good? Or the elephant?
I didn't see lions act this good. Maybe in the previous Lion King movie, but in this one, the animation was lazy.
It was animated? I thought it was live action.
Ha ha ha! That's so funny. You're hilarious. Bit over. No, yeah, I think like somehow they managed to like capture the Sahara Desert so perfectly. Like every detail was like,
it's not the Sahara Desert, dumb
I know,
bitch.
I'm being you.
It's a savannah.
Savannah, whatever. Sahara, Bibi Zahara Benet Desert. Okay.
If you're gonna try to be me, have the IQ.
Well, the thing is, I don't. So what do you want me to do? Do you want me to just get a brain all of a sudden? Please. No, but what I was saying about that is Lion King was Mufasa. The first one was like really good, but the second one was a bust because I don't know. It was kind of to me feeling like they cut corners in the budget for the animation and we're like, let's just see what AI does instead.
Yeah, I feel
because some of the scenes, like the villain scene, for example, the lion's just like pouncing around. Yeah, he like jumps up in the tree and stuff, but he wasn't giving any like hand gestures or any like eye movements. Like there was those little like nuances that make animation like fit the voice weren't there. So it
'Cause
kind of
I
felt like a
think-
voiceover on like a cartoon.
I think that lion has a lot of Botox, so he can't really move his face that much.
Yeah, honestly, too much filler on those real actors and actresses. Those real
Right.
lions and lionesses.
Lionesses. No, but over the weekend.
But we're not done with Lion King.
Oh, I thought
Because we didn't finish
know
the
how
movie.
much you wanted to talk
So
about
ultimately, why didn't we finish the movie? Because it was trash.
Oh
No.
no, I
Yeah, we got through 40 minutes and there's still over
yeah,
an
I
hour
was
left.
like, yeah, I don't want to, like, I know what happens to Mufasa. No offense, I know he dies.
Yeah, like at the beginning I was excited because I was like, oh my god, I thought this was going to be about Mufasa because it's called Mufasa, but it seems to be about the kid of Simba, which I think that would have been a better story.
Yeah, because it's like, if we already know Mufasa's gonna die a tragic death.
There's only so much you can do.
Yeah. Like, we don't want to know why Scar was evil.
The only scene that was pretty cool animation wise was with the elephant
Yeah, that was really
in the
cool.
water at the
It was
beginning.
so sad though.
That was kind of cool. But I think they blew their whole budget on that scene.
But over the weekend, y'all, we went to a little drag brunch, drag bingo. If you're part of our Patreon subscribers, you saw the vlog. They saw it first. Go check it out.
Shout out to Messy Queen.
Yeah.
Messy Queen performed at the venue and was amazing.
It was so fun. It was my first drag bingo, which I love bingo now.
I didn't win, but that's okay.
Yeah, none of us won.
What? Not me and you, but other people at our table won.
Did they? Oh yeah, Derek won.
Hello.
He did a lip sync for his life.
Yeah,
Check it out on the vlog.
One of our friends did lip sync for their life, and it was so sickening. And because halfway through the lip sync for their life, because like 2 people won the bingo and they had to lip sync to see who would win the prize. And our friend, I was like, okay, if they do if they whip off their sweater halfway through, they're gonna win. And then they took off their sweater halfway through, and
They delivered.
they took the
'Cause
cake.
It was
I was
like
a proud
iconic.
RuPaul connoisseur.
I love seeing a good lip sync. I know it was really nice going because I was like, I don't know, I feel like it's been a while since I've seen a drag show. And then the drag queen was really nice and like kept talking about like supporting the LGBT community. Like we were just saying, like supporting like the local scene, local artists and everything. And then she also was talking about
Pouring out for the gays.
voting and everything. I was like, wow, she is taking like the platform she has and like doing whatever she wants. We stand.
As she should.
Yeah.
Her outfit reveal was amazing. She came out first looking like Annie
I know.
from the musical Annie, and then flipped into like a blonde Ariana Grande kind of tease. It was great. I was obsessed. The buffet was amazing.
Oh yeah.
We had a breakfast buffet, and Seb and I hadn't eaten all morning. And on the way, they were kind of like bitching each other out in the car because we were hungry.
Because what happened? Oh yeah.
Seb
I'm in
thought
the car.
Seb thought that the lions were real in Lion King and was not focused on the road.
No, I was in the car on the drive-through to get a little snack before we head to like the brunch because I was like, I know myself, I'm gonna be starving, and I'm like, oh, it's Dion chatting with him, and he goes, "Oh, shop," and I'm like, oh, and I went, I'm not getting you anything from this drive-through,
You told
sir.
like no parts of that story correctly, but carry on.
And I'm like, I'm not getting you anything from the drive-thru. And he goes, and I order my things, and I go, okay, what do you want? And he's like, no, you said you weren't gonna get me anything. I want nothing.
So then I got nothing. You
And
tell
I'm
me you're not gonna
like-
get me anything. I will follow through with your
I'm like,
shittiness.
okay. I pull up, I get my food. I'm like, Dion, do you want to get out and
So
get
Seb
something?
arrived to the venue nice and full, and I arrived starving.
No. And then I'm like, do you want to get something before we go? And he's like, no. I'm like, okay. Halfway through to the venue, I'm like, do you want half of my food? Because I'm not gonna eat it. No. So
That's
I offered
exactly what
plenty
happened.
of times, honey.
Yeah, you were pissing me off. Period. So we got to the thing. The buffet was needed. And then when they finally opened it, I was scared because this was at like a little bar. So I was like, this buffet is going to be trash.
Yeah.
And it was fucking
It
immaculate.
was
They had
so good.
bagels. They had
Breakfast sandwiches.
They had.
really
Can I
good
speak, Mr.
bacon,
President? Thank you. They had croissants. They had
Really
everything.
good bacon.
And then, can I speak, Mr. President? And then to top it off, they freaking bring out a charcuterie board. Take it away. No, go right the
I
fuck
was
ahead.
just giving you echo. I was giving you supporting.
I don't need your reverb.
Okay.
Thank
Oh,
you.
reverb. Is that what it's called?
I don't need your delay.
Oh, delay.
Long story short, it was good eats. I had 5 muffins in one drag brunch.
Yeah.
Which I'm impartial. I don't really like blueberry muffins, but that day I enjoyed them deeply.
And also, their margaritas was really good as well. I saw they had a spicy margarita. I was like, let me try it.
And my friend, for her birthday, because this is why we went, it was Vicky's birthday celebration. Vicky made like a midsummer style flower crown, and then she gave me her extra like Dollarama flower crown that was like just a little one with pink flowers. And then at the beginning of the show, I realized I didn't take out any cash to tip the drag queen, so I'm like running out down the street like a wild animal, like it's from the Lion King or something, trying to find an ATM, and all the ATMs I find were fucking closed. And then I feel my head and realize, oh my God, I lost the flower crown when I was running across the road. And in the middle of the road, I just see my flower crown getting ran over by 3 cars.
She's like, help.
I'm like, shit, that's not mine, that's my friend's. So I retrieve it from the middle of the road when it was safe to do so. And then I put it back on my head because it was my friend's, and I didn't want them to think that I wasn't wearing the cute flower crown that they gave me for their birthday. So I put it back on my head, and then at the end of the day, I was like, yeah, this got ran over by a car. You can have this back now.
So rude.
Very rude. But it was really cool. Like you said, it was just nice to like get out and be in the community and stuff. So it was nice.
I give it a 10 out of 10.
And it was really cool because the drag queen, we were saying how they were like, I love supporting queer artists. So their name was Messy Queen. And then I go up to them and I'm like, oh my God, I love your name. I just released an album, my debut album called The Mess of It All. And then they're like, no way. Oh my God. And then at like one of the breaks of the bingo, they played Sus on the speakers.
Come on, baby, and Sus. Break that.
And I think Your Love.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was cool to like get a little shout out at the bar.
Yes. Go stream, y'all.
Yes. Did you know that they're vaccinating dogs in Egypt with blow darts?
Oh my God. What?
That's crazy to me.
What's a blow dart?
It's ingenious. So you know how like you got...
Oh.
Kind of giving like the Grinch.
Girl, they should vaccinate like that, all the anti-vaxxers.
Honestly, that's what I'm saying. It's a genius
I
idea.
didn't see that in the fun.
Because these stray dogs are just chilling on the street, and from like 5 meters away, they're getting vaccinated up the ass.
That's iconic.
From a blow dart. And I'm like, you know what? Whoever these professional blow darters are, they need to come over to Canada and do God's work.
Right.
In America as well. On all the anti-vaxxers. What we
point,
don't need is the iron lung coming back and more measles fucking breakouts. What we need is the liberals to grab a blow dart.
Yeah, like at this point, if you're an anti-vaxxer, just say you're stupid. That's it.
Honestly,
like if you don't believe in modern medicine because they're trying to kill you, just remember you're not the main character.
Yeah, like by the same token, you're just like spending most of your life staring at your phone watching sports or some bullshit. Maybe you should like trust in the people who have dedicated their entire lives to research to save your life.
My favorite is
when you
the
haven't
people,
done any of that or nothing of the sort, and you could never be that girl because you're not that intelligent.
My favorite is the people that are like anti-vaccine. They're like, you just don't know what's in the vaccine. But I'm gonna go get Botox tomorrow. Right. I'm like, girl,
and it's like,
shut up.
and it's like, no, you don't know what's in the vaccine because you literally don't actually know how to do research.
Because they have their ingredients there.
Miley announced her new visual album.
I know, I haven't seen the trailer yet, but I saw it. I was like, I'm excited.
I knew it was coming.
And it's coming out May 27th?
I'm a seer.
No, May 30th. Oh my God.
Not even 2 months.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I was freaking out. The album art is so pretty and all the like visuals so far. There's been so many and we haven't even heard a teaser of a song.
Right?
I'm like, she's really feeding us. And then I'm hoping it means that she's going to go on a tour this year.
I think she will.
That would be sickening because I know a lot of people who will be fighting for those tickets.
Which is annoying. I saw someone on Twitter being like, nobody's streaming her music. Why would she make a visual album? What makes you think people are going to watch? I'm like, girl, sometimes people want to create because they're passionate about creating art, dumb bitch. It's not always, I need 1 million streams on this.
But it's also like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
This isn't like some indie artist or like Meghan Trainor who everyone's over. Like, this is Miley fucking Cyrus.
Like, people are getting
Flowers was one of the biggest streaming songs in the last decade, and literally Miley's fan base is so huge. They will absolutely watch her visual album.
People are getting too comfortable with calling people Kias because it's like,
but Miley Cyrus will never be in the Kia Asylum.
Right. And
Like,
it's
if
like,
you think that, you're fucking delusional.
and I'm like, I just don't feel comfortable saying someone's in the Kia Asylum because I'm like people are saying it about Rachel Zegler too. They're like, oh, she's watching Snow White alone in a theater. Well, it's like, girl, you're not in a Disney movie. You don't have
so
a album with that 100,000 streams. So what makes you think you can call someone a Kia when you have less than this person? You know, like, let's just retire.
Yeah.
Let's just send the Kia
Lack of
Asylum to the
action.
asylum.
They're just very sad at their own lives, clearly.
Yeah.
Because Miley Cyrus is one of the voices of a generation.
Oh, her voice is
Her
so
vocals are
good.
incomparable, and
She
she has
just makes me want to smoke a pack of cigarettes and
Right.
sing.
like she's literally in her early 30s, and she's done so much with her life. Y'all could never. Disney's Elliot. Didn't it already?
Elio.
Elio. Disney's Elio. Why did I write Elliot? Disney's
I'm
Elliot.
like, for me, T.
I swear it got teased to be released last year, and now the trailers are out that it's being released.
Yeah, I think it was
Was it like pushed?
I don't know, but because I've seen the posters for a long time. Because I remember seeing Elliot, I was like, oh, that's cute. But like, and then I saw it again, I was like, that's cute.
I thought it
Wait, I feel like I've seen
was
this
one of those
movie
Disney
before.
movies that like flopped and no one watched it.
No, I don't think it's out yet.
It
But
hasn't come
the
out.
trailer made me want to cry. I was like, oh, this is emotional.
Yeah, I really think it's gonna give. It looks really cute, and I like how it's like got these like quirky alien characters.
Right.
Like it looks like they put the effort in the animation that Lion King didn't.
Yeah.
So
Because
that'll
I
be
feel
cute.
like it's like whenever it's a new story, people are more passionate about creating it as well.
Yeah.
And it's like there's so many more possibilities, and then people won't be that much of like bitches watching it.
Because why are we trying to beat the pinata? Like we didn't need another Lion King movie.
Yeah.
And why did they think we did? Like nobody was like begging for it.
Yeah. Like I feel like the Lion King is like has done what it's meant to do. We can just
Leave it.
send her to the Kia Asylum. Okay.
No, but like let things exist in their.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
Like it's like sometimes things have a start and an end, and that's okay.
And it's like you said, new stories are what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Like the live action Scooby Doo. I wouldn't say it's a new story,
But I need.
but they're doing it.
What?
Yeah, eight episodes.
What?
I know.
When did you hear this?
Right?
They better not fuck it up. They have what's it called? The masterpiece to follow.
I know.
They just have to
How
inspire
are they gonna do better than the movies?
everything on those movies.
I really hope they eat.
Oh my god, how do we get on the creative team?
Yeah, that's actually a good question.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
Which I feel like I shouldn't sacrifice what I'm about to say. Dion and I had a little fight. Let's just say that. We're walking downtown and we see a cute little townhouse, and I'm like, oh my god, Dion, isn't that a charming little cute townhouse? Maybe we should move into that one. And Dion turns to me and goes, are you kidding me? You are so loud when we have sex. We would never be able to move into that townhouse. Our neighbors would call the police after we're
was like,
having
where's this
sex
going? We didn't
because
have
of
a
your
fight.
screams. I'm like, what? Am I too loud? Is there such thing as being too loud?
Don't put words in my mouth. I never said you were too loud. I said you're loud. Fact. What do you think?
What did you just call me?
Because when I tell you to be quiet, like I put my hand over your mouth, you slap my hand away, and you're like, I don't want to be quiet.
Well,
Which is totally fine by me, but that's when the neighbors are not attached to our house, and they can still probably hear.
I don't think you can hear from outside of the house.
Yeah, because you can hear a dog barking from the neighbor's house, so you can definitely hear you moaning.
But can you hear me go? I don't think so.
Okay,
We'll have to test it out.
Don't do it like that. You do it a lot louder. So
But-
what are we gonna do? How are you gonna test it out?
Like, I'm gonna be inside one time.
You're like, I'm gonna record my moans, play them off a speaker, go to the neighbor's house.
No, I'm gonna record. No, I'm gonna be inside one time, and I'm gonna pretend I'm moaning, and then you go outside and see if you can hear me or not.
Okay, but I think the answer is obvious that I will be able to hear you because noise travels, my love.
Yeah, but walls impede the noise.
And the real argument was that I have a point. We
You
can't.
have plenty
We
of
can't.
points.
Exactly, but we can't have a house where it's touching another house because not only are you loud in the bedroom, but we're recording artists. We're constantly singing in the house very loud, vocal warm-ups very loud. when we're doing our videos, we're usually loud. And when we're not doing anything else,
we're usually loud.
We're shitting ourselves in the bathroom, very loud.
Yeah, but I don't know if you can. Okay, so if y'all live like an apartment, I feel like the walls are like thinner, but a townhouse like thicker.
I guess, but I just know that like most people who live in townhouses are like, you do have to have a certain level of respect for the noise levels.
Okay, something to think
And
about.
it's not something I'm willing to do because our lifestyle is very noisy.
And always. Well, it's
and
not,
why would I change that?
It's not my fault. I'm loud.
I never said it was.
If you know what I'm saying.
Like,
I can't control the loudness.
And nobody would want you to. It's not a complaint. It's more of an observation.
How? It shocked me.
You're so shocking.
I know. Every time we touch, we shock each other.
So electrifying.
I know. I love you.
I love you more.
Oh, this got extremely rude.
As it always does. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. And we love and have to give a huge shout out to our Patreon
besties. Shout out to the demonetized
Ayo.
besties. You're iconic.
You are the moment.
Shout out to the rainbow clown besties. Y'all are always rainbowing, always clowning.
We love you.
And shout out to Manny, our Sebastian collector. We love you.
Ayo. And speaking of our rude besties, Donald J. Blair, thank you for being our newest
newest Patreon.
Thank
Y'all, if you want to see exclusive videos, photos, content, join our Patreon group chat. Go join the Patreon.
And we will see you over there for more cool stuff. Shout out to all of you for giving us 5 stars wherever you listen to podcasts. And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
My homie being sus, breaked up. Does he know I know this? Does he want some? Call my homie being sus, don't get caught. Tell his girl we're just chilling while I taste him.